we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate your support. Now we're gonna head on over to the Upside Down world, all the way over to New Zealand. I got an industrial metal band down there that was formed in 2024, and these guys have been on top of the New Zealand charts. They finally made it here to New York. Without further ado, their name is PLAGUEDITCH, and they're my next featured guest today, baby, on King of the Pit. Let's go, baby!
Hey there, my name is Yannick Panic. I'm the lead vocalist and songwriter for the industrial metal band PLAGUEDITCH. We're a band from New Zealand, all the way at the bottom of the world. PLAGUEDITCH debuted as a live band in January of 2024. I began working on it as a sort of solo project in 2020, and then kept a lot of those recordings just on my laptop, not doing anything for 3 years. Finally put the first sort of couple of songs out in 2023, where the organizer for Gathering Shadows contacted me and was like, can you get a live band together? If you can play this festival the following January. And so I recruited Von Toxic, who was a long-time collaborator and musician who I'd worked with, to play guitar. We then got Glenn Reaper on bass, another long-time mutual friend, and like a week after playing that Gathering Shadows festival, we got Draven Devilance on drums, and we've been killing it ever since. So January of 2024 is when the band really started. We just go out on stage and it's just energy and power, no breaks between songs. We're all got, it's a really cool stage show. We have just the face paint and the leathers and the chains and the just beating and the blood. We're drenched in blood. We're, again, huge Danzig fan, love Sam Hain, and the whole blood thing we just had to do, Even outside of that, the blood thing just sort of happened naturally, and I think, I don't know what makes us different exactly, but what I can tell you is that you won't see another show like this. We've got the catchy choruses, but we also just, the whole time it's just bang, bang, bang. Power, aggression, distortion, and violence. That's us. The scene in our area, there's no other industrial bands or bands really doing what we're doing. Our town has a history of being like a punk rock town, and a few metal bands as well, but we really had some of the best punk rock you'll ever hear. Look up Demon Nation Music on Bandcamp. That's Von Toxic's Bandcamp for his record label Demon Nation Music, and it is an audio historical document of so many of the great bands that came out of our town. It is phenomenal. In the sort of early 2010s, things started to taper off a little bit. I'm talking decades of great live music, and then the scene sort of, died a little bit, and that happened to be when I started playing in bands. So for the first sort of 5 years of my career, there was nothing happening. Von Toxic and I, between our bands we had at the time, Souls of Hades and Hate Seeker, Suicide Junkies, we were the only ones putting any gigs on. There were a couple of bands floating about, but no one was going out, and it was sad, man. But after many years of just pushing it and keeping it alive, which Von Toxic's done his whole career, we finally got a decent music venue, and it's the only one left standing, right? But a bunch of local musicians in town got together, including myself, and got a musician committee together, and we got the lease to the building, got the bar license, everything. Man, great. One of the best PA systems in the country, one of the best stages in the country, one of the best venues in the country, period. Okay. And from that, a lot of really good bands have shown, have come out and developed and started playing gigs, and it's great, man. The scene there's a lot of good bands currently, and a lot of good high school bands too. Like once or twice a month we have like youth nights up there, and where it's just a gig of high school bands, and they are phenomenal, man. There's so many good ones. One we've played with a lot is called Mouthwash, and man, they deliver. They are fantastic. The other band that we've played with a bunch is Robots in Love, and they would be who I consider our peer as far as style goes. They're an industrial metal rock band. Really great. We love playing with them. We have a lot of music in the pipeline. Always working on things. Much to my band's annoyance. I'm always recording and writing new material, and I'll be like, hey, I know we just learned these couple of new songs, but I got another album worth sitting here, Toxic's always like, slow down, we gotta release and get through the current material first before I start recording full new albums. But yeah, we've got a lot of material at the moment. We're currently pushing our debut album, Believer's Punishment, which we released on black vinyl and CD through Demonation Music and PLAGUEDITCH Arts Limited. You can see it in the background here. We have it on vinyl and CD. Great album. It's just energy, man. Just power after power. Chainsaw guitars, beating tribal drums, just lots of crazy noises and loops going on, but catchy lyrics and catchy songs as well. It's just power, man. It's just bang, 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 and I think you should really go check it out. You can find all our music on our Bandcamp page, plagueditch.bandcamp.com. It's you'll find a bunch of singles, you'll find our album, you'll also find our 3 demo EPs on there, which is what we're pushing at the start of the band. And Acid Walk was our first EP to get in the charts. It debuted at number 11 in the New Zealand music charts, man. That was the 3rd EP. Our album debuted at number 9 in the music charts. Like, crazy, man. I thought this shit wouldn't catch on. I was coming out of the ashes of my previous band, Souls of Hades, and I thought, man, this is it. This is, I'm gonna put this out and people are gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? Total opposite happened. The reception of this band has blown me away, man. I'm forever grateful. I love everyone who has supported this project. It means so much to me. For 2026, we're sort of slowing down a little bit this year. The last 2 years, we've just been playing show after show, like all year, all over the North Island. And we've got a steady set of shows booked for 2026. Some really, really good ones. New music in the works. We have copies of this album to get through. We have a good set of shows coming up, man. Stay tuned. If you're looking for really aggressive, heavy, gothic, industrial metal that's just chainsaw guitars, beating drums, distorted, sort of Venom-esque, Lemmy-esque vocals, just a powerhouse, just bang, 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 song after song. This is the band for you, man. We also have a lot of material we're working on that, we've got a lot of big keyboards and a lot more gothier textures coming up. So, if that sounds like something you'd be into, please check us out everywhere you can find Plagueditch. We're the only ones fucking foolish enough to use that name, so if you find Plagueditch online, that's us, okay? From the band, Von Toxic on guitars, Glenn Reaper on bass, Draven Devilance on drums, and me, Yannick Panic, on vocals and synthesizers. Thank you. Yes, this is our vinyl, Believer's Punishment. The artwork is by myself. A long-running character of the band is this character here, the Ditch Bitch. We have a good friend of ours, Jax, who is the official mascot, Ditch Bitch merch girl of the band. We have many Ditch Bitches in our legions, and it's so great seeing all these people come out and dance at our shows and have fun and just forget everything for an hour. There's some great photos of the band there by Jet Taylor and Lachlan Kirkwood. It's Draven Devilance on drums, Glenn Reaper on bass, Von Toxic on guitar, and Yannick Panic on vocals. Great album, I highly recommend it. We also have a CD copy, full jewel case packaging. There's a photo of Jax, the Ditch Bitch, on the back cover there. Tubbs is super comfortable and I really don't want to disturb him, so he's making this a little difficult. Love him. There is the band again, Here's the disc. Fantastic. That photo is by Lachlan Kirkwood. Kirky does gigs. Get it from PLAGUEDITCH.com. PLAGUEDITCH.bandcamp.com. Thank you for having me.